gonna have to get a little more involved with the community here to hopefully get some people on board to want to learn these Microsoft products and then also be able to provide the jobs. And so, as we kind of roll through these training videos and how we're going to do everything here, we're going to be able to get, as a Microsoft reseller here, we're not only going to be able to resell the product, but we're also going to provide the support. And so it's going to be key to understanding a lot of the tools and applications that we are going to be able to sell, are for any industry around here when it comes to a small business, medium size, or even a large corporation. And so we have that option. And so I wanted to go ahead and just start right now, just kind of give you an introduction of everything that we are going to be providing in the framework to be able to go ahead and go forth and be able to provide a solution. And so, so starting off, this is Enterprise Solutions for Small Businesses. This is kind of the package that we want to provide for any business that can utilize this platform. And so this is a hardware and software platform. And given the fact that we are the first in El Paso to provide all these types of services, is something that's going to be unique in nature. So right out of the box, as an onboard customer, they're going to get Office 365 solutions, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and OneNote. So these are kind of your basic tools that you need for the foundation as a company. And then on top of that, we're going to be able to provide Microsoft Booking, and it allows you to link any appointments, bookings that you have with customers right into their platform, so they can get email, calendar, text messaging alerts. If anyone cancels appointments, they can be able to track those with the ease of a button. And so those are going to be something that we're going to provide. And so as a Microsoft Surface redistributor, we can get these devices at cost. So what we're going to be able to do is bundle the software with the hardware in one package, where they're going to lease the hardware equipment from us, whether it's a laptop or a tablet. Can be one of these here, or it could be an actual laptop or an actual hardware desktop. But these are some of the things that we want to try to be able to find a niche in the market here to be able to give that as a option. And so that's going to be there. One of the things that we want to be able to promote is the Microsoft Surface Pro 6 with a pen and a keyboard. That's exactly what I use to be mobile as a business owner. SharePoint. With SharePoint, we're going to be able to allow organizations to collaborate and share files, calendars, contacts, and daily tasks and schedules among colleagues. Skype for Business will assist with providing real-time communication with organizations as well as with other customers. DocuSign, as a DocuSign authorized reseller, we are able to include legal and binding online signature documents for their use. And then, of course, with a OneDrive, we have a very secure cloud environment we offer up to 2 terabytes per user that come on board with this platform. And so each price point that we have based on the company size is going to determine per user how much we're going to charge. But this is kind of an idea. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'll go ahead and mute here. And we're going to go and roll into this video and start the video right now. And if anybody has any questions, just go ahead and we will answer them accordingly within the messages. But otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and start this video. So this is the introduction to the Surface Pro, the most versatile laptop.
Welcome to the most versatile laptop. Hey there, guys. My name is Jared. Thanks for joining us on this Surface Academy course. I'm going to be taking you through the new Surface Pro. We're going to talk about how it's different than previous models of the Surface Pro, like the Surface Pro 4. We'll also give you just a general introduction to the device if you're new to Surface overall. At Microsoft, we have this mission to empower every person, every organization on the planet to achieve more. And at Surface, we believe nothing should stand in the way of bringing your ideas to life. So Surface, our goal is to allow you to do some very core things, and you'll see these throughout the presentation. First is modernizing your business, empowering your employees, and then keeping those employees, attract and retain talent. And this is the new Surface Pro, the most versatile laptop. Every detail has been obsessed over to create the new Surface Pro. We looked at every tiny detail and have introduced some new massive features. All of it comes together in a full-featured laptop with exceptional power and performance, uncompromising mobility, the full Microsoft experience, all in a beautifully crafted device. It's not just a laptop, it's the most versatile laptop you've ever used. So let's take a look at how exactly we've done this. First, exceptional power and performance. We heard from our customers how important professional-grade software is for business devices. So we've incorporated the latest 7th generation Kaby Lake Intel Core processors and a variety of hardware configurations up to 16 gigabytes of RAM and a terabyte of solid-state storage. This makes the Surface Pro up to 20% faster than the Surface Pro 4 and 2.5 times faster than the Surface Pro 3. This was huge. One of the main areas of feedback from Surface Pro 4 was battery life. So we've made significant investments to increase the battery life up to 50% more battery than your Surface Pro 4, delivering 13.5 hours of video playback. If you're running, a decent screen brightness, a good amount of programs, you'd still expect to see at least 8, 9 real hours of battery life. Now, think to yourself the last time that you have ever possessed a laptop that legitimately lasted 8 or 9 hours. You probably haven't. So the new Surface Pro really does allow you to work all day long. And then we have uncompromising mobility. The design of this thing. With the new Surface Pro, we've upgraded the vent design using angled and inset geometry, which makes the vent openings less visible. We also made the device have softer edges. We've also hidden the cameras and sensors in the screen bezel to improve kind of just the overall aesthetics. Now, when you want to use it as a laptop, the innovative multi-position kickstand, you see that kind of there, and the type cover, it can really suit any angle, any environment. So if you want to use it on your lap, you want to use it at your desk, on the sofa, you can find this kind of perfect angle to work from. You can simply take this type cover and fold it back around the device. Once that type cover crosses 180 degrees, it turns off, so you don't have to worry about pressing any buttons. Or you can simply remove it, and when you detach it, you can use the Surface alone. And with the Surface Pro connected to the Surface dock, you can actually connect it to two 4K monitors. The Surface kickstand is perhaps the most iconic feature of the Surface Pro, and we know that users love the versatility that it gives them. With the new Surface Pro, we've made it even better by completely redesigning the hinge architecture. This delivers a 165-degree angle. It is 15 degrees more than the Surface Pro 4. So you can immerse yourself in this new studio mode for even more natural writing and drawing angles, using the Surface Pen or even a Surface Dial directly on the screen. This is a critical part of our device. We're introducing the most responsive type cover yet. It's made with luxurious Alcantara fabric. If you haven't heard of the Alcantara, it is a very beautiful material used in high-end premium cars and the like. You'll notice here that in between each of the keys of the keyboard, there's now channels. There's space. This makes the type cover 100% of regulation size in the US for a keyboard. At the top here, you see the magnet strip. That adheres to the frame of the device and it adds stability. It also elevates the keyboard slightly off of the desk, making it a little bit more ergonomic for extended periods of time. And of course, it is backlit. We know that customers really valued the size and the weight of the Surface Pro 4. The new Surface Pro is actually 16 grams lighter than the Surface Pro 4, and that was due to just very fine precision engineering. And of course, this is our very best. Let's start with the screen. The 12.3-inch screen on the new Surface Pro is one of the best in its class. 5 million pixels. It brings images to life, stunning color. The brightness makes text and ink look and feel like the printed page. Since the beginning of time, we have used writing tools to express our thoughts. And so with the Surface Pro, we've introduced new custom chipset. It enables hardware-accelerated inking. This means that the ink feels like it's flowing smoother and faster than ever before, like a fountain pen on a paper. And this brings us on to the progress we've made with the new Surface Pen. It now supports tilt recognition for shading and can detect 4,096 points of pressure, 4 times the previous pen. Also, with the new Surface Pro, we've added on-screen support for the Surface Dial, as you heard me mention earlier. You can take that dial and press it in on the screen and lean in, perhaps edit a Word document using your pen with Ink Editor in one hand, and then turn the dial with the other to see ink replay, to understand the order in which people have previously annotated the document. But writing and typing are not the only interactions you have with your laptop. Speakers and microphones, they are so often overlooked, but for the modern experiences like video conferencing, they need to work without interruption, the highest quality that we can muster. In the new Pro, we've redesigned the front-facing speakers. They deliver a louder and more improved listening experience over the previous models. Windows 10 is constantly being updated with the latest and the best security measures. It enables single sign-on without passwords using Windows Hello facial recognition, and BitLocker secures the entire drive, so it protects your data. And your IT department will immediately recognize the benefits of Surface. And my last main point, making it their own. A complete range of accessories is now available in matching colors. The new Surface Pro, being incredibly versatile, it gives companies the opportunity to allow their employees to reflect their own style. Now, one of the biggest new announcements here with the Surface Pro is the Surface Pro with LTE. On our Surface Pro LTE SKUs, we designed the entire LTE architecture ourselves. So the new Surface Pro is able to deliver the same premium product promise with LTE as with a non-LTE version of the same product. While the LTE SKUs do come with a standard SIM tray, we're also incorporating eSIM directly into the product. This means that while enjoying LTE connectivity anywhere on the planet without ever needing to buy or insert another SIM card. And ultimately, it modernizes your business. Because with the eSIM, you have that peace of mind that the organization is, what the organization is paying for isn't being swapped into personal devices. In summary, the new Surface Pro, it is the latest incarnation of Microsoft's vision to provide people with the technology that drives digital transformation through truly empowered employees. We believe that the versatility of this device will enable creators of all kinds to truly work without limits. Thank you for joining us on this Surface Academy course. Again, my name is Jared. It's been a pleasure to speak with you. We have a couple of other modules here in our Meet Surface series, so if you're curious about any of the other devices, please give them a watch. And then as new things roll out, stay tuned here at this partner portal and watching Surface Academy. Thank you guys, and happy selling.
All right, so just wanted to go ahead and go through that first video there. And the thing is that we're going to be going through all these Surface Partner videos so that way you guys can get familiarized with the products at hand. And our end goal is going to be able to not only understand the product itself. So right now we want to go ahead and step this into a full process to understand how to be able to sell this product here. And so, you know, being able to sell this product and giving it to the customer to give them an idea of what it is going to be, you know, what it can become in their local environment. And so one of the things that we are going to be able to do as an organization here, we're going to give 15 days for free for, say, for instance, a mom and pop. And I want to show you real quick a quick video kind of demonstrating how we can leverage this in the market here. So I want to go to Microsoft Booking. And I want to show you a quick video to kind of understand everything as far as how we can leverage this in the community itself. And so this is a prime example, and I'll play this video real quick, and I'll mute myself here. Let me get this.
Struggling with a credit card.
Inventory,
All right,
Sarah.
let's start it from the beginning. I'll start it from the beginning. I'll hide myself and I'll mute myself. But you guys can watch this real quick, and I'll be right back.
It's a small dog.
Meet Sarah. She owns a pet grooming business. She's also the chief financial officer,
Struggling with a credit card.
inventory supervisor,
Carrying toilet paper rolls.
and janitor.
Donning a plastic glove.
Sarah loves her business because she loves dogs.
Using a Surface tablet.
But Sarah has her hands full. She spends so much time scheduling appointments, she sometimes loses focus on her clients.
Spraying water on a dog.
And to make sure those clients show up, Sarah plays phone tag. A lot. But with Microsoft Bookings, Sarah can spend less time scheduling because Sarah's customers can now book appointments whenever it's convenient. Like, right about now.
A man, a dirty dog, and a
Her
smartphone.
customers simply go to her website, see what's available, book the service, the day, even the staff member.
On screen, thank you for booking with us.
The information shows up across all of Sarah's devices,
She taps a screen.
and the customer gets a confirmation and reminder email that they can easily add to their calendar. No phone tag, no stress. Everything is scheduled,
The appointment on screen.
and Sarah can focus on what she loves best, making sure every dog has his day. That's how you grow a business. Way to go, Sarah.
Bookings. Microsoft.
All right, so wanted to show you that video because I want to be able to give you guys the sheer magnitude of what we can provide for our platform with this full system that we have. So taking that example and then being able to go to a vet clinic, go to a gym, go to a beauty salon, whatever the case may be, and giving them a full package of what we can provide, encompassing all the solutions for them at a monthly cost, is going to be something that we can be able to sell around here in El Paso quite easily. It's just a matter of how we approach them, give them the trial, give them a tablet, and saying, hey, we would like to see if you might be interested in this platform. We're a Microsoft partner with the only reseller and distributor in the area currently, and we are trying to create IT jobs with this platform. And so as we roll forward, this is going to be the end of this video today, but as we roll forward every weekend, we're going to add new videos of the Microsoft Academy, and I'll show you real quick. Let's see here. Let's pull that back up, and I must have closed it out. Okay, there it is. So as we roll forward, we're going to watch additional videos. So Meet the Surface Pro with LTE. So we do have a item that we can be able to sell with a SIM card, so they can actually connect that to their internet database. These are going to be the laptops that we're going to have that we can show, the hub, the Meet the Modern Workspace, and Surface on the Go. But one of the things that we're going to focus on trying to sell primarily is the Surface Pro. And so, but like I said, this was just an introduction to everything here and wanted to get it going. But like I said, what we'll do is we'll be able to provide Q&A within the dashboard or within the live video if there's any questions. But this is just a quick overview, and as we get everything going and we understand what Outlook and Office 365 can do, and then how we can implement it with the Surface Pro tablets and the computers and the laptops, that's how we're going to be able to sell these products around here. But like I said, I just wanted to get this first video out here and start hopefully getting the interest of people to be able to understanding, we are trying to be the first Microsoft partner. Eventually, I want to get to the point where I can approach Microsoft and try to open up a store here, because there is no Microsoft store available. And so if we can get a foundation pretty well set up, we can not only support the commercial industry around here, but also the public, the private industry, and the commercial and the general public in general. So, anyways, want to thank you guys for listening in. I'm going to post this to a couple El Paso excuse me, El Paso jobs, and so that way you guys can start learning with these videos, because as a Microsoft partner, I have access to the Partner University, but I want to open up the training for free. You guys can understand it, and as we get everything implemented and put into motion, I'm going to be working with the Hub, the Human of Innovation here in El Paso, to get vouchers to be able to take certifications through Microsoft, so you will be certified without having to pay. So there's going to be a win-win situation for all of us. And as a company, I will be able to get a competency rewards based on my employees that work for me to be able to provide. And one of the things that you got to understand is that the average salary, if you looked it up, for a Microsoft sales associate, and this is commercial wise. Let's see here, 1 second. Let me get this out of the way. Let's see, average sales. Let's see here. So the average is sales at Microsoft. Let's sales representative. So Microsoft sales representatives right here. The average base pay is about $85,852. So understanding that, you know, these are some high numbers here, but if we can be able to sell this product properly, we will be able to get, you know, for an industry that we can get it to an educational department or the city of El Paso or any other big industry around here where we can bundle packages. This will be something that we can provide. So anyways, want to be able to thank you guys for taking your time, and I will be posting a video next week. All right.